Hi there, I am going to be solving today's New York Times crossword puzzle. So this is Thursday, October 15th, 2020, and I'm going to speak my thoughts out loud as I solve this. If you'd like to follow along, you should see the clues toward the top of the screen in red. Okay, let's solve a Thursday puzzle. Key for Tchaikovsky's, so something flat probably, right? Some letter and then flat. Fleur de sel, right? Okay. Virginia Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway. Okay, goes the distance. Let's see, maybe leaps? Not sure about that, though. I don't know, unfortunately. Web-footed mammals. What's that? Probably ends in an S, right? Although TS is a little strange. No, so it doesn't end in an S. Okay, this looks like theme material right here. No clue. Alright, English town that's known for its salt. That's Epsom. I didn't realize that was a town and salt. What's this? Platypi? But that doesn't... Huh. I feel like I should see this, but I'm just not seeing it. Alright, and that one doesn't have anything, so I guess I need to leave this section unfinished. Malcolm Gladwell bestseller that explores the 10,000 hour rule. Oh, what is that one called? Okay, so there's like the brink or the tipping point. What is this one called? I just can't remember. I've definitely heard of it though. Language that gave us spunk and slogan. Interesting. I don't know. Audubon hazard, maybe ice? Or is it ice in another language like that or something? Could be. Not sure. Alright, let's just keep going. Catch. I guess this is appropriately slow for me on a Thursday. A house may be built on it. A goose egg. Could be 0. Oh, look at this long spanner in the middle, 7 down. SIVIPs. Whoa, locale suggested by this puzzle's theme. Okay, so we have that. We have take 5. And we have a blank clue here. A lot of theme material going on in this upper section, I gotta say. Let's get this little section, maybe it'll help. SpongeBob SquarePants setting, that's the C. You think that's true about me? Maybe that's moi. Gimlet garnish. Big Alaska export. Is it elk? Burlesque accessories. No, that's am I see. It's am I. And boas. Good. And then this is lime. Great. And then oil makes sense. Okay, cool. We got a section. Gossip. Blab, probably. Ice cream container is a tub. I like that clue for tub rather than your bathtub. Tub of ice cream. It's just a fun thought. Blank rebellion, uprising in New South Wales. Fortunately, I don't know this one. Alright. Do I see any locale? Unfortunately, this is a little hard to complete, as is Italia. I don't know. Balls of yarn, fake mice. These are cat toys. Good entry. Pretty easy clue. A house may be built on it. House may be built on what? Ending in a C. A goose egg. Maybe nada? What does SI stand for here? I keep thinking of SI units. It's probably plural, right? Maybe it's MDs or editors, EDs. Spec? Oh, you build a house on spec. I see. Interesting. I guess it's editors. Okay, we're making progress. Australia. That's what fits here. Australia. Okay. So Australia is relevant to the theme. That is what I've learned. Catch. Snare. Yep. Good. Statue of blank figure atop the US Capitol. Not sure about that. Take 5. Pause, maybe? Right? Because you take 5, you're like... It's a pause break. elf-like. That's fey. Piece of information. Is it fey like this and datum? I thought it was fey like this. Maybe it's fey like this and datum. Let's try it. Let's see if the U checks out. Yep, Truman Capote. Okay, happy with that. Pause for a while or something. Not sure. So maybe this is theme related, this entry, because it's long. I'm still confused why this is blank though. Maybe the clue is just a minus or a dash or something. But when I see this on a Thursday puzzle, it's hard to not convince me that it is theme related. Or it's hard to convince me that it is not theme related. Holy Trinity part. Yeah, here's another one. Okay, now you could never convince me. Definitely seen this person in crossword puzzles, but not remembering. Brand of spread for sandwiches and toast. Brand of spread for sandwiches and toast. Not sure. I need to speak with you briefly. See me. Right? Like what a teacher writes on an exam. Things with perks. Okay. Capitulates. Holy Trinity part. Damn. Have a loan from. Have a loan from. Strand at the airport, maybe. I feel like I just saw this clue. That's Ice In, isn't it? We just saw this same clue for Ice In, I think, this week. So maybe Simi's wrong? I need to speak with you. Briefly. Not sure, though, if Ice In is any better. Damn, hard section, unfortunately. Is Oleo a brand? Have a loan from. Alright. What's this? Letter-shaped part of a sink. Yikes. Statue of Freedom. Makes sense. Rum Rebellion, I believe it. Okay. Either... because ice could still be wrong. Embodied. Embodied. Damn. Outliers, that's what this is called. Outliers. Great, outliers. I remember now. Is it Erse? Is that the language? Ice? Typified? No. Embodied. Typified? Wow. No. That would be spelled like this. Could be typified. Platypus. Is platy right? Kind of confused by this. Platy? Never seen that. Lasts. That makes sense. Huh. This kind of looks like a word that might be backwards. Like poses. Yeah, I'm still not sure though. And how Australia is going to play into this. Yeah, definitely still stumped about this theme, but I'm making progress on the fill. Things with perks. Perks. What else does perks mean? Perks. I don't know. And this is kind of looking weird to me. I need to speak with you briefly. Alright, let's move on. Let's just go to this section. Come back. That's mea culpa. Good way to start a section. Stone with curved bands. That's agate, I believe. Noted example of corporate misconduct is Enron. Great. This section's a gimme. Performers of the ceremonial haka dance. Not sure. Maybe Maori? Kang. Big hopper. So it's like kangaroo. Are things like falling off the end? Not sure. Like, if this is just Kang is supposed to be short for kangaroo. But like, this is definitely Australia related, kangaroo, and it's weird in the grid. Like, we're missing letters, it seems to me. This also doesn't look like a normal... Well, maybe it's going to go around to the other side, like Kang, and then Aru is supposed to be over here or something. Like, Aru could fit, but why also would it be down here? I guess that's the symmetric location from Kang. I don't know what's going on here. Is it like Australia? I don't know, I shouldn't guess. Okay, so here's another, oh, here it is, kangaroo, whoa. Kangaroo. Is it a boomerang? Is that what's happening? I don't know, but this is very strange, so hold on. So that's Big Hopper. Ah, platypuses, here it is. Wow. Took me a while to say, so it's platypuses. Wow. Never seen this author. Okay, so we are looping back somehow. Not sure if what this is gonna be. And so maybe it's not long stuff at all. I shouldn't be looking for theme material in the long entries. But now I know that 40 across is actually a clue. Ah, Marmite. And that's another Australian thing. So it's all these Australian things that are circling back. Wait, isn't it Marmite? Or is it Vegemite? Vegemite. I've never had Vegemite, but I know they go ape for that stuff over there. Let's see. Have a loan from. Let's try O2. Strand at the airport, maybe. Fog in. Yeah, we did see this. This was in like yesterday's puzzle, I think. Fog in. Might have even had the same clue. Very strange. The sun, yeah. Is it Ephraim? My mic is acting up. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. I need to speak with you. A word. That's good. That was hard to see. Capitulates. I think the problem I'm having here is that I don't really know what the word capitulates means. I thought it was like equivocates, but I think I'm wrong. I'm kind of running the alphabet right now. Saves? Caves. Ah, capitulates, like gives in, like caves. And I see coffee. Things with perk. Coffee pots. Things with perks. Huh. Not sure I know that use of the word perk. Does it have to do with Central Perk? Is that why it was called that? Central Perk on Friends? Is there a P-shaped? Let's just leave this blank for now, but P is my choice. All right, so do I think... Is Boomerang what's happening? Bouncer's equipment. And is this long one gonna have anything to do with anything? I guess let's just keep going. Just enjoy the ride. Don't have to figure it all out. One's coming for a ride. Let's do something short first. I don't know this. Wood rich in tannins. Maybe oak? Traditional gemstone for a 7th wedding anniversary. I'm guessing opal and oak. Okay. Sardonic is probably rye. Great. Where Achilles took a dip. Oh, is it Styx and onyx? I just got lucky with that O. Nashville music mecca. Informally. Don't think I know that. Make a decision is opt. Opry, gotcha. Galas are dues somehow? Okay, nickname. Ah, it's down under. Gotcha. Nickname and a hint to how 4 answers in this puzzle are to be entered. Down under. Interesting. Vegemite. I like this. This is cool. It's really cool. And it seems hard to accomplish, especially since Lindsey restricted herself to all Australia-related words. But maybe here, I'll save my comments for the end. Let's just keep solving for now. All right, what it takes to tie. Something not. The knot. That's cute. Italian god, maybe Deu, something like that. Little ones are tots, and then Old MacDonald sound is oink. Okay, I had all the vowels wrong there. Grades are marks. Pause for a moment. Interesting. Yankee Doodle epithet, that's also the name of a food. Macaroni. They called him macaroni. It's a very funny clue. Gas, riot. Hot alcoholic drink is a toddy. Okay, select. Rolling Stones love ballad, fishing spots. Huh. Instrument played using circular breathing. Why am I not getting anything else in this section? Oh, that's why. This is... What is it? They can be treated with a warm... Oh, styes. With warm compresses. Styes. What's this one? World powers. Don't know that. Okay. Fishing spots. What is this? Lakes, fishing hole, rivers. What is it? Okay, a 10-letter instrument. I'm trying to like mentally unwrap these two because I know it's supposed to loop like this. Instrument played using circular breathing is a... I'm not seeing it. Damn. Okay, time it takes light to travel, 0.3 millimeters. That's probably a nanosecond. Spanish, 23 across. What's 23 across? Mrs. is senora. Okay. Dweller in a eucalyptus forest is a koala. Cartomancy tool. Is it tarot? Maori. Makes sense. Bouncer's equipment. What is this? Huh. Oh my god, it's trampoline? It's a PSEC, never heard of that. Picosecond, maybe? Trampoline bouncer's equipment, that's a really funny clue. I like that a lot. I never would have thought that bouncer was one jumping on a trampoline and not one standing in front of the door of a club or something. That's hilarious. Okay, is this a trap? What is this? Tray? P-tray or something? One's coming for a ride. Something men? Repo men. Wow, cool. Repo men. That's a good clue too. We got row, something trap. P-trap is going to be my guess. Tornadoes, world powers. Also a good clue. I was about to say that there weren't that many like Thursday tricky clues that I really love in this puzzle, and then I got like 3 in a row. Kind of made up for it. I think I just hit them late. Instrument played using circular breathing. Oh, that's right. I forgot it was an Australian instrument. What is that thing called? There's a ridiculous sounding Australian instrument that's like a didgeridoo or something. Oof, this is gonna be a doozy to spell though. It is like a didgeridoo, I think. Oh no. Okay. Select. Alright. Let me try some stuff. I'm seeing some vague stuff that works. So I'm noticing Andy is a woman's name. And I like D here because I think it's like didgeridoo. Maybe tap for select, which is a brutally difficult clue because you don't usually think of that usage of the word tap. Like to tap someone, like someone for a political position, for example. Maybe peers. Wow. Didgeridoo. I feel lucky to have gotten through this section because I'd never heard of Andy the song, and this is such a hard clue, and spelling of didgeridoo was really tricky, so I'm glad I survived. Cool, and let's plunk a P in here and see if it works. Damn. I still sort of think that that's not where my error is. Because what else is it going to be? Coffee pots. Let's see. Do I look around? I don't really want to. Let's just check. Oh. It was here. Annie. Did Nuri do in Annie? No. So is this not a woman's name? Auntie? Angie. Didgeridoo. That's what it is. It's a didgeridoo. Wow. All right, so that was our Thursday puzzle, and I really enjoyed this one. I feel like it kind of grew on me as time went on, because at first it felt like there was tons of theme material that was like clouding things up. I was so confused because there were like this minus sign, but then there was and like things clearly weren't making sense in this section. And then there was Australia, which was like a revealer kind of in this strange place. And then there was this long central entry, which I was certain had to be part of the theme, because like why else would you have a 15-letter spanning entry down the center of your puzzle? And so I was just a little like overwhelmed by all the theme material and how none of it was making sense. And there were all these long entries that like I was assuming were theme related and they weren't. But once I got the theme, I really liked it. And down. Ooh. Sorry about that. Just adjusting it until it stops crackling. And then Down Under is a really good revealer to tie things together. And what I think is particularly impressive about this puzzle is I think it was probably hard to fill. It's really hard in general to fill puzzles when you're stacking two things on top of each other. Like it's hard enough to fill a puzzle when all your theme entries are separated by multiple rows, let alone having them be folded onto each other. So Lindsey had to find 4 entries, right? Platypuses, Vegemite, Kangaroo, and Didgeridoo to fold that could be folded like underneath each other. Basically, they had to have an even number of letters so that they could be split into 2 and be able to stack in a section that could then be filled around without all these, this G had to be on top of these I, all these crosses had to work. And the puzzle had to be symmetric. The sections had to be relatively clean. In fact, I'm noticing that the placement of these folded words is symmetric in the puzzle. Kangaroo is symmetric with Vegemite, and Didgeridoo is symmetric with Platypuses. Not to mention two revealers with Down Under and Australia, plus the amazingly hard constraint that all of the things that are getting folded down under are related to Australia. That is really cool, and like, if I were setting up to make this puzzle, and I could have maybe thought of Down Under and come up with words, but I would have been too scared to try to limit myself to only words related to Australia, because I can't imagine, not that many words are going to work this way, that you can fold them on top of each other. And what if in Vegemite, like this, this had ended up being an M? There is no word that has VM in a row in it. So these words, like, it's not like any word you can do this with. These had to be carefully chosen, and the fact that they all very clearly relate to Australia, I think this is an impressive feat. I'm very into this theme, and it is a little strange that there are like long across entries in the puzzle that have nothing to do with the theme. Even like coffee pots and trampoline are even longer than Australia and Down Under. And Pause for a Moment looks particularly strange to me, since it's like a marquee entry, your eyes go right to it, and yet it has nothing to do with the theme of the puzzle. But those are kind of like old-timey conventions, and there's really no reason why a puzzle can't be done this way. Why the long entries in the puzzle can't just be there for extra fun and don't have to like necessarily be related to the theme. So it weirded me out for a little bit, but now in retrospect I completely accept it and like it. I mean, it's great to have extra bonus fill, and Pause for a Moment is a nice fill. I liked Outliers, Trampoline with an excellent clue, Macaroni, Coffee Pots, so lots of great bonus fill in this puzzle as well. Things did get slightly rough near these sections where the folds occurred. Notably, Fog In is not a great phrase, but more notably, Ephraim is a little obscure, crossing ice, which is not a great entry, a foreign word for ice. And then this author was new to me, plus in this section with Fleur and Epsom, just not amazing crossword entries, but it makes sense that these sections would be the tougher ones. This section down here, even though I struggled the most with it, is probably the cleanest of the fold sections. PSEC isn't great, but overall all of this stuff is forgivable because the puzzle was plenty solvable. I really didn't get too stuck on this one, and I gotta respect how difficult these constraints were. And a lot of great clues, especially in the second half of this puzzle. So I really liked the clue on trampoline as bouncer's equipment. I like the reference to Yankee Doodle as like macaroni being the epithet of Yankee Doodle. I never would have thought of that. I liked ones coming for a ride for Repo Men. So yeah, at least the second half of the puzzle I felt like had a lot of those Thursday tricky clues that I love. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed this. This is a very good Thursday puzzle, and I don't recognize Lindsey Hobbs' name, so maybe this is a debut, and if so, this is a very impressive one, and I hope to see a lot more from Lindsey. So that's all for me, and I will be back here on Monday. I make these every Monday through Thursday for the New York Times. And if you're new here and interested in seeing more of these, then clicking the red subscribe button below the video is the best way to keep in touch. And thank you so much for watching.